right, what's up, you guys? We are back with another video on this beautiful day. Okay, I'm trying to make sure. Hold on, y'all. Got a little junk in this bag. Hold on, y'all. Let me get that all cleaned up. All that stuff. I like it all cleaned up in the bag. Okay. What's up? We are live. We are live. It's beautiful out here. The birds are chirping. It's just so good. Okay. So it's the birds are definitely chirping. This lovely morning, and I thank God we being here. God is so good. Any all right? All right. So we're here with another video, and first of all, we got to do our I had to book my hotel room for Vegas, baby. Whew. Had to book my hotel room for Vegas. And so we all good for Vegas. All right. So it's really good. So I can't wait to see y'all in Vegas. Get your rooms. I will be there. Now, if you ain't there, that's fine. I'm gonna be there. And it's Vegas. And so I'm so glad that I pick a place where if don't nobody show up, I still can have a good old time. But we gonna have people there. I can still have a good old time while we're there. And let's put the flyer up so let everybody know that Vegas is going to be in October, the first weekend in October. And I believe that's their pride. So we're going to be having a good old time. We'll be smoking, drinking. It's going to be a good time. That's October 6th through the 9th. And also, if you're coming, they do free parking if you're coming as well. So, and it's a casino as well. So everything is open 24 hours, which is a blessing. So we're going to be eating, drinking, smoking, and just having a beautiful time. So if you do want to come to that, please email me at wileyshowproduction@gmail.com, wileyshowproductions@gmail.com. Make sure y'all send us email. Can't wait. It's going to be beautiful. I'm just super excited for that. And then after this meet and greet, then that's it. I'm going to plan my live show. So I'm going to plan my live show in New York. So if anybody, let me put this out there, got any venues that we should book in New York, send me an email at wileyshowproductions@gmail.com because we want to do that. We're trying to find a venue to do this live show in Vegas. Live show in New York. This will be our first live show live in New York. So we need to plan it. I need to find a venue so we can put the tickets on sale, so we can get the tickets so that people can definitely come through for that. I'm super excited for those that have already came through and said they will be attending. So, and that will be in New York. So a lot of times you get people that's in DC or people that's from Maryland. Also people like in Virginia. You could definitely go. So it'd definitely be great. So we're trying to make sure we have a good old time in New York City. So we putting it out now. So I want to make sure that I can have the date by October to give y'all like a year to give you almost a year in advance to do it. So whoever's in New York, will see me definitely in New York because I've never been, and I definitely want to go to New York City. And I'm going to do my live show. I do want to tape it for those that cannot come. I do want to tape it for those as well. And I'm just excited. I have so many ideas for that trip, and I can't wait. And it will be taped as well. I think I already have my cameraman for that. They're a crew that's gonna tape it as well. So this is gonna be great. I can't wait to see y'all. Hey Tasha, I can't wait to see y'all there. Hey to my members. I see the Mays in here. I see Tasha in here. I see Prada in here. And so definitely make sure y'all go. Of course, the members, they will know first. They will have first dibs on the tickets and everything. So once we get our tickets on sale, of course, the members will have first dibs. And also, members, I will see y'all Sunday. We ain't going no parade on Sunday. Sunday, we will be doing our Zoom meeting on Sunday. So if you're in the building, that's going to be at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, 4 p.m. East Coast Time, 3 p.m. Central. We have already released it on there as well. And if you missed it, we will have to email you the copy because what the material you're doing, we can't pretty much upload it to YouTube. So that would be this Sunday. You'll be doing it. If there are any questions, members, about that, you can always email me at wileyshowproduction@gmail.com. You can email me there because if you have any questions, or you can leave a question in the chat box. If you have any questions, the Zoom link is already out, and that's going to be this Sunday. We're doing our Zoom back with you guys. I'm excited to see you all, and it's just been great. I mean, we got a good show that we're going to do today. I just want to make sure to let everybody know that we live. Let me actually go live on Instagram so I can let people know that we live on IG as well, because sometimes people don't know that we live, and that's why we make sure that we put the live out so early that is going on, because like sometimes people like, oh, we didn't know you was live, and we didn't know this stuff was going on. Why you didn't tell you was live? And I try to go live as much as possible so y'all will be knowing that we are live. So give me a second. Wait, I'm trying to go live on IG. Hey, let me go live on IG. What's going on IG? Unless if they change it. Okay, it ain't letting me go on live. I don't know. Okay, ain't gonna worry about it. All right, let's get into the topics. Now, it's gonna be we're gonna get the sad news first, because it's a lot of sad news today. Let's get to the sad news already. And this have just, came down my timeline, and the missing victims of the submarine, the missing victims, of course, word have came out that they have all have passed. And I definitely want to say I send my condolences to the family because they lost somebody, and somebody gonna get paid at the end of the day. Billions of dollars is at stake. Let this be a lesson learned. Don't go deep in the ocean because it's very dangerous. It's people that train a lot to go deep. It's a specialized unit, specialized equipment. Definitely go and definitely don't go with people that have not done this before. That doesn't have, have put in the work to go deep in the ocean. And of course, those people have been they passed on. It's very disturbing, and a lot of people are saying, "Oh, they make fun of it." But this is what Black people do. We always find culture, laughter, and mess. We have always been that way. We did had a person that called in last night and predicted that they're dead. And of course, her date was wrong, but the action was right. They are deceased, and so we had somebody on our show yesterday and predicted that they had died. So we are definitely been putting in a lot of work with this and really been thinking about this, and it just make you just want to think. I don't care how much money you have, that we all gonna go, amen. And I make sure that I put my time and energy into making sure that I have all my affairs in order, amen. And I think let me just say this because some of y'all need to hear this. Make sure you got you a policy in place. Let me say it again. Especially if you're a public figure. Make sure you have a policy in place, and then make sure, like I'm doing, make sure you get a will, because you want to know who you want to leave your YouTube channel to, who you want to leave your bank accounts, who you want to leave your estate to. If you want to keep your legacy alive, who do you want to continue your legacy? Because some of you all make a decent amount of money, a decent amount of money, and you want to make sure that money goes to you, whoever you want to have to your estate. So you want to make sure that you put that out there when it come about that, okay? This is sad, So make sure you have your affairs. Me and my mother, we talk about it a lot because I want to make sure everything is in order. Because we go the more you live, there will be a time you'll be an afterlife. We don't know the time of the hour, but we want to be prepared. Amen. You want to be prepared. That's why I said, let me get a policy because I'm a public figure. You ain't got to worry about these billionaires. They're going to be buried. All right. And they're already pretty much buried in the water. But anyway, they could just have a funeral out there in the ocean. I mean, out there in the beach, in the sand and ocean, and just, anyway, that's a whole nother story. But I make sure everything in order because I'm a public figure. I got to say this. Because I told my family, I said, y'all can't do no GoFundMe because they're going to roast y'all. They're going to drag y'all for film. So let me make sure I get me a policy in place because I don't want y'all to get dragged. I'm a very controversial figure. And if I go to the afterlife, I want everything to be done. And I want a big celebration. I want everybody to come through. I want it to be a celebration. I got to make sure we can afford that to make sure. And then also have somebody in place where they can notify my social media audience about things. You have to think about that. And people say, oh, you shouldn't think about it. You have to think about that. That's business because death is a business, right? If it wasn't a business, then funeral homes won't be making money. It's a business. And you also is a public figure. How do you want to be remembered? And that is your legacy. You on a YouTube channel is a part of your legacy. You're touching so many people and you want to make sure that you're celebrated for the work that you have done on earth. And so this is just facts. It ain't nothing that you're speaking. I want to live a long life, but I also want to make sure that I'm taking that my people are not burdened with my debt. Amen. So these are facts. And a lot of people, I got to say this, you Pookie and Ray Ray ain't got no insurance. You want this big gravity insurance. You want the choir to come sing. You want horses and carriages. You got to pay for that stuff. I'm just saying. You got to literally pay for that stuff. You want people to be out there singing. You want birds chirping, birds, the little birds they did have out of that. You want all these expensive flowers. You got to pay for it. As I'm telling the truth here. So regardless of what you want, you got to be able to pay for that. As I'm telling the truth. Press 1 in the chat. As I'm telling the truth. You got to be willing to pay for it. Okay? Because I really want Tamla Man to sing at mine. Okay? Hey, but you got to be able to pay for that. And so you got to be able to afford to do that. Okay? And so in this situation, I have to talk about that because they ain't got to worry about putting no GoFundMe page out. They got the money. They have billions of dollars. So white folks, they already planning their funeral's already planned. All right. When I pass, I don't want none of that. I want a plain, simple, the way I am now. I want cremation. The rest of the money goes to my kids. I don't have any children. I don't want like a inner church service, not too extravagant, but you want your people to come if they want to come, and also have most of the wealth goes to whoever I leave it to. Okay. Where you telling me they won't tell them and singing it? Yes. I don't know if they won't tell them and singing it. They probably won't the Beatles. I don't know who they want to sing, but I'm just saying like this is very sad. And then I want to say this. People are saying, oh, Wiley, y'all shouldn't be making fun of the family. People, they gonna talk about this is social media. You can't control what people say. They gonna talk about you. As I'm telling the truth here. It's like, oh, Wiley, y'all shouldn't say that. I'm just reading the comments. I mean, it was dragging. I was being funny about people that don't have insurance or money. They have big plans. No, it's true. They want big things. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't even afford to be cremated. Because they don't have the money. They're not going to do it for free. And like I said, just because you put a GoFundMe page out, don't mean that people is going to donate to the GoFundMe. I'm going to say that again. Just because you put a GoFundMe page out, don't mean people going to donate to the GoFundMe. All right. And that's not a replacement of insurance. That's not a replacement. You want to make sure you have things in order. And you can get a nice sizable policy of very cheap. It's not that expensive anymore like it used to be. So you ain't got to be sitting here being in debt like some of these other people are. They in debt and they got to do an offering. That's embarrassing. It's very embarrassing when you have to do an offering to bury you. That's embarrassing to your family. It's very embarrassing. Just like the Grandma Holla, they had to do a GoFundMe page for her. They didn't have no insurance. They didn't keep an insurance policy paid up. And thank God she had the audience, but they got dragged for that. They got dragged, and they was upset that they got dragged. They was upset that they literally got dragged. And the daughter was like, why y'all dragging me? Because y'all got all that money and you mean to tell me y'all had to do a GoFundMe to bury this woman, and she did all that cussing and she had no insurance. You know what I'm saying? That's a failure of the family. Okay. And then they say she couldn't have no, she wasn't always that type of age. Should have been had insurance before she did all that stuff. You can't talk, you have that stuff lined up, have policies lined up. And then you're going to sit there and lie. Oh, because it's many people that got some insurance. Don't sit there and lie, and then lie to the people. You mean to all that y'all done waited, she ain't got no insurance, and did all that cussing with no insurance, just broke, no insurance. That don't make no sense. You was making all that money, and you just broke. Okay? She didn't have no insurance and got mad because the shade room was roasting her on there. And they still taking cash apps. They still got a lot of views, in which I ain't mad at because it's part of her legacy. And I'm glad that the granddaughter is still got it. And if I was them, I would do a whole show. Okay? I would do a whole show, a panel show. But they still get the view, or I would have sold the page. You could have, you know what I'm saying? I know somebody that would have bought the page for about 15, 20. I mean, actually would have paid about $40,000 would have bought the page. You know, you can sell it. Anyway, so you got to make sure all that stuff is in order. Hey, man, she was making all that money. Yeah, she was. And on Facebook. She was getting cash apps, YouTube. She was making it. Like, come on now. Let's not sit here. And you got to have everything in place. Still today, yeah, they receive a cash app. They still got the cash app flowing over there. They still selling stuff. I watched the pay. I don't watch it like that because you know what I'm saying. They ain't talking about nothing. But I do watch every once in a while. But sometimes they don't be talking about nothing over there. You know what I'm saying? If you know, it's so much I would be able to do for that. I'm sure Miss Arthur had to. She was very smart. They lied. The family probably lied. She had some. They probably lied. Okay. Yeah, you can sell the name and change. You can change the name and sell it. Yes, you can. You can sell it to a company. You can sell it to another creator. You can sell the page. Yes, you can. Absolutely. A lot of people don't know that, but you can sell it. You know what I'm saying? And you got to make sure you get everything in order because you never know when that day gonna come. Okay. And let's be real, you never know. You want to make sure everything is done right. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're young. Like a lot of people, like this is what I want to say. You know your Pookie and Ray Ray is in gangs. And you ain't got them in no insurance. They all in gangs, living treacherous life, and you ain't got them in no policy. You got to do a GoFundMe. Knowing that you can get a policy for Pookie and Ray Ray and if they're young, you can get it, pay about $20-some a month. It ain't that much. I'll put a thick policy on them. I'm just saying. Do y'all hear me? All right. So I'm just being honest. And I have to say that because some people need to hear this. All right, you got to get in order. I've talked to my mom. I said, let's sit down, let's talk business. Because I need to know, because there's so many families don't even know where their family policy at. They don't know nothing. You have to communicate with your family. And how I learned this is because I was working in healthcare with a lot of wealthy white people, and I never saw them struggle. Once they go, the funeral home come pick them up. They had the funeral, money been dispersed, everything is together. I remember the people that my grandmother took care of. The lady had every dime accounted what she wanted, even though she didn't give my grandmother nothing. I read the will. She allowed my grandmother to be over it to make sure everybody got their stuff with the lawyers and stuff. She gave it to her building. She was a Buddhist. She gave it to the temple. Didn't give my grandma a dime but some raggedy television sets. But she's evil. And I said, anyway. But she didn't give my grandma nothing because I read it in the will. I was reading the will. But I was impressed how she had everything lined up, every dime. Who did she want her properties to? This woman had a lot of wealth. And she was living in a building, an assisted living building. And she left the building over $86,000. They don't need that money. She left it to the building. Let me tell you how evil. Every time I think about that lady, my stomach just get, you know. She left the building almost about $80,000 and left my grandma's 2 raggedy piece of TVs. I was so upset. She says, "You going to the front?" No, I ain't going. I was mad. I didn't go to the front. I protested. I think I drove my grandma to the front, and I think I went to get me some French. I think I went to McDonald's. I think so. When I said, "You going to the front," I'm going to McDonald's. I ain't going to that. That lady didn't leave us nothing. I'm going to that throne on crowd for her. All right, push out that casket. So no, I couldn't do it. I might even push out that casket. They got all your family going, and she took care of her mama. She took care of my grandmother, took care of her mother, and took care of her grandmother. Took care of all her family. You leave nothing, live out nothing. I would have pushed out that casket if I would have carried that guy. I would have pushed her. So no, I didn't go. I couldn't control my at that time. I couldn't control it, so I just went on and made a burger. No, I didn't eat a burger. At that time, I was a big fan of chicken nuggets, a 10-piece nugget and a large fry, and anyway. So that just bring back a lot of memories. So we gotta have this stuff in order because you don't never know. We all want to live a long life. We all want to live a long life. You know what I'm saying? Dr. King said, "Let longevity have its place." We all want to live a long life. All right, but you want to make sure everything is in place. Amen. We want to make sure everything is in place. And so even though these billionaires, they decided to do this, I can guarantee they have a will. It's not too many billionaires that don't have their finances in order. If they do, they're stupid. So they really good. So somebody gonna get paid. All right. Cha-ching, cha-ching. All right. But we praying for him. We praying for the family. We praying for him and God, you know what I'm saying? And hey, now it's up to whoever the creator is, whoever the judgment, their soul going somewhere else. To be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord, right? So whatever it is, now they're in a they're in that lovely place or that secret place. What was that? The golden place. Wherever they going, whatever they believe is up to the creator, whoever. I do believe it is a judge once we leave here. I do believe there is life after death, and it's going to be a decision. And I want to make sure, because I'm a Christian, I want to make sure my name is in a book of life. Amen. I just have to say that. I know it ain't church, it ain't Sunday, but of course, I want my name in the book. I want to, when they call me up, I want to say, "Okay, well done, thy good and faithful servant." I want my name in the book of life. The book, not in the books. If you're in the books, you gonna burn. I want mine in a book. I want to be up there. I want to be up there, right? Because that's what I believe. That's my belief, right? I want to be in the book of life. Amen. Praise God. Okay, I just want to be in the book of life. And I'm just being 1,000% honest when it comes to stuff like that, because I know God is truly a blessing. He's truly a deliverer. He's truly a God that is a deliverer. Amen. So we know God is truly going to do some amazing things for us. And that's what I believe. All right. I believe it. And I hope y'all believe it too. And if you don't believe it, that's you. That's your business. But I know I believe in God. I believe in God. And I know God is truly going to do some amazing things for us. And I know God is truly going to do it. So that's what I have to say about that. All right. Okay, I just want to make sure. I just had to say that. Okay. And I see y'all in here. And I know people are saying my parents, when they passed, they didn't have nothing to leave us, but it's okay because we have got things here, the material things, and a lot of good memories. Yes, and everybody don't have good things to leave. You know what I'm saying? But our generation has so many resources to get it that our grandparents and our great-grandparents didn't have. You can sit and make videos and make money. You can be butt naked to make. It's just so many ways you can make money now. It's so many ways to make money. Amen. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. There's so many ways to make money. There's no excuse. It's gonna be other ways to make money, and I appreciate that. To making money, and farming always gonna be a business to farm and grow crops and sell crops and everything, selling greens and stuff, like especially delicious food. Because I even being in my mother's backyard, I said, wow, I would love to have a backyard, nothing but chickens, greens, grow tomatoes, grow apples and orange, grow watermelon, whatever, just to grow and sell it. and have my own farmer's market in my backyard and just make money. It's just so many ways that you can make money fresh. Because I'm going to tell you, this lady, she gave grandma some greens, and them greens was good. I'm still talking about it. Was better than the stove. Proud of me. I'm telling you. It was better than the store. Natalie K, I'm telling you. It was Crystal. It was better than the store. It was so good. Fresh from the ground, from earth. From earth. When all that spray stuff, how they do nothing. It was real old school watering, nurturing, just good crops. That's so best. So when I see my mom, her garden, I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on. I gotta talk about this, and I want to say this. I had a beautiful. I had an invitation from Carol Civil, and Miss Civil. She invited me to her event out in LA. And we declined to go, not because I did not want to go, but because I had other plans. I'm in Chicago. I'm about to go back to Dallas, and it was a great opportunity for creators and celebrities. But and I want to say this: I'm just not, and I got to be careful how I say this. I'm not about the Hollywood life. It don't impress me to be around celebrities. I know that look good for the show. Oh my God, that's great. That's a good look for my show. I understand all that. But that never was me. Do you understand what I'm saying? That never was me. Do I like certain celebrities? Yes. I will go to a Monique a comedy show, but like going to a red carpet and interviewing people, even though that'd be good for my show. But that doesn't make me just want to just go get a plane ticket to do. All right. I just not impressed with that at all. You have to be careful with that type of lifestyle. And then you understand how a lot of these people you think got all that and they ain't got it together like that. But I'm just not really impressed. And then I personally did not want to take up on her invitation because number one, because of the allegations she had towards Jason Lee. And I just did not want to necessarily go to that event. Because it just wasn't for me. But I will look at this, and I told Ms. Silver, and I sent an email, and I said, I don't want to do the event, but I would love to have an interview with you, and I would love to interview you. Because there's so many questions I have for her, and there's so many allegations for Ms. Silver. There's like a lot of allegations that this woman have about scamming the Haitian people. She have other allegations. Jason Lee accuses her of paying a hacker to take down his Instagram page. And according to him, that they actually talked on the phone and they had a conversation. And they were definitely talking about a beef. Then also they said other allegations of other celebrities that said that she was supposed to represent them and help them with their music, and she never did what she was supposed to do. She never did any of those things. So these was like the rumors that really I heard about her. And I said before I would do to join and to co-sign, I personally would like to ask you these questions. When it comes to something, even when I got an invitation to Jason Lee event, we are on the email list. I didn't go to that as well because the reason why I didn't go to any of his events, because number one, I'm just not a person that like to go to those type of events. I'm not a Hollywood type of person. I'm just really not. That's just not me. That's not my lifestyle. I don't go out that much, even in the city. And, you know, Chicago nightlife is very beautiful. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in Chicago. You rarely see me out. I'm just not a going out type of person. I'm more so low key. I entertain on the internet. I have to go out more to meet my audience. And yes, going out do help the show and show that you're outside. And we do go out, but it's very special when we go out. But do you see me just going to the club every weekend? No, you don't. I don't go to so many prides. I don't, because I don't want people to think I'm just that accessible. Now, if I'm booked to some hosting something, then yes, that's a different story. I'm hosting an event, but me just always out in the club, no. I just don't. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't been to a Chicago club in years. You know, I know so many people. I know all the promoters here in Chicago. There's not that many that cater towards the LGBTQIA community, but it's just not for me. It just never was. But when I look at Jason, I just had to bring up the point. But his show, he interviewed Babyface. And let me just tell you how beautiful Babyface is. Babyface is one of them type of celebrities. He is not messy. He is the least problematic man in the entertainment industry. And so when Jason Lee interviewed this man, he was asking him some very tough questions. I love the fact how Jason Lee set it up and said, "You're an icon, you're a legend, you're this and that," and how he was just really just talking about artists like Aretha Franklin, just like to do 2 takes, and sometimes she'll do 3. Whitney Houston play no games, and how he just talked about the people that he worked with SZA. One of the best part of the interview of Jason, you're a genius. When you ask him about Blueface and Krishan and how he did a song, is when he did a song, he did her song, all the time is a vibe, all the time. But the way he did it and he sang it, it was just amazing. It was incredible. It's a vibe all the time. And he did it with the guitar. I love that how Blueface just showed the world how much culturally relevant Blueface and Krishan is, and how he really gave Krishan her flowers. And we posted that on our TikTok. And I had to just post that moment. And thank y'all for just following us on TikTok at Wiley Show. It's the one with the 468 followers with my logo. And we have definitely watched. It was just amazing. It was 244 of you all seen it. Make sure y'all go watch it. But it was just amazing. Blueface, and how Babyface gave Blueface and Krishan their credit. And how he just gave them their credit. I loved how Babyface gave Blueface and Krishan their amazing credit. And then it got to the mess. How he transitioned from Anita Baker to the drama. And they calling it R and beef. You know, media. And how he answered the question to Anita Baker echoed what I've already said. I don't know these fans. So how can I say them to stop? I don't know them personally, and they're probably not even my fans. I said the same thing. Then he also said that they're not going to listen to me. That's just the internet. And when he asked Babyface the question that, do you like Beyonce? Because the allegation came out from Anita Baker that he don't like Beyonce. And then Babyface was like, did she really say that? And he said, no, I did not say I don't like Beyonce. He said he was getting the bees all there. And it was just amazing how he tried to answer. And he pretty much tried to tell Jason Lee very professional. He said, listen, I'm really uncomfortable talking about this. But he handled it with so much grace. And another part that he handled with grace, and I have to give it to him, he handled this with grace, is that Jason apologized. He said, I apologize for bringing it up, but I had to ask because I'm a journalist. I loved how Jason handled it with grace. And then I also love the fact how Jason Lee really said and gave facts that he could own more. No, he have number 1 hits. He have more number 1 hits than her. But let's be clear. Babyface don't have the superstar power like Anita Baker. You know what I'm saying? He don't have that superstar power, even though he can go and he can perform and do a show and have an episode and do that. He don't necessarily have the superpower. I mean, let's say it again. He necessarily don't have the superstar power like Anita Baker. And please, let me say this. Stop saying Anita Baker is canceled. That's our generation and the generation after us. We say that cancel stuff. My mother's age, they don't care nothing about that cancel stuff. They gonna mess with you. We the one that created this whole cancel culture. And it's stupid. But they gonna go and watch. Just like they tried to cancel Monique, Monique was still able to eat well because all her comedy shows were sold out. Yeah, they can kind of backball her in Hollywood because we don't own it. But you couldn't stop her from being booked to do her comedy shows. It always been packed out. So I want to say that for a fact. All these people say, "Oh, she ain't canceled." Those people still stand up for Anita Baker. Half the people don't be on Twitter and Instagram like that. They got them on Facebook. They still gonna go out there and sing "Sweet Love." They still gonna be on that singing. They still gonna be singing that "Sweet Love." I am an Anita Baker fan. I do probably gonna take my mom to her concert. But they ain't gonna cancel no Anita Baker. Let's just stop it right there. All right. Anita Baker that type of way. Now my mother would tell you that she have always heard that Anita Baker had a nasty attitude. That ain't nothing new. It's just that we just new to it, but it's always been told that she don't get along like that, but she have a very nasty attitude. But I love how Babyface handled it. And he's like, well, you should have been a call. He said, no, I wasn't a call. Listen, this was her concert. She asked me to perform, and I don't mind performing whatever. I don't mind sharing the spotlight. And I love that about Babyface. He did not take the bait to throw shade. He was very professional. And Jason Lee did a good job interviewing Babyface. And many people, my critics would say, you're only talking about Jason Lee because other people don't like Jason Lee. Let me, first of all, tell you, that's a whole bold-faced lie. I've been talking about Jason Lee before he even came to YouTube, to this sector, to befriend people, to help grow his gagging show. That's a fact. I've been talking about Jason Lee before he even came to this sector. We've been going back and forth. Jason Lee actually did a video to drag me when we was going back and forth about his book. So let's be clear on that. Let's be clear on that. You need to do your homework. Most of y'all don't do your homework at all. That's why you flunked out of high school. That's why you got 3 baby daddies and don't know the 4th one. So you didn't do your homework. I know who Jason Lee is. I went to the store when his book first came out and traveled. And when it first came out, I was there. When it first dropped in Dallas, I was there buying the signed copy that was at Barnes & Noble. So let's be clear on that. And I read the man book and reviewed it after the 2nd or 3rd day it came out. The videos is out there. So, and then, of course, he dragged me because I picked up Tasha K beef because I just picked it up at the same time. Even though I should have done that, and I regret doing it. And he responded, and baby, Jason Lee editors, I still want editors like him. I mean, they was able to dig and everything like that. These people, they lazy. But his people, they does good work. And he put me on that platform and dragged me for Phil, and my phone call was blowing up. Everybody, their mama was talking about me, about that situation that Jason Lee talked about me. Everybody. When I saw that, I said, man, I'm getting dragged. They would drag me all in Chicago. That's when you know you hit it. When your people from your city hit you up, that's when you know you popping. Okay, I'm gonna just say that right there. When your city start talking about you, you done made it. And sometimes your city won't even talk about you. It takes somebody else to talk about you before your city talk about it. Let's just be crystal. Let's be crystal clear on that. Because sometimes your city won't even talk about you. It be your other people around the country will talk about you before your hometown embrace you. And then sometimes your hometown will be embraced you, and the rest of the world catch on to you. But Jason Lee gets 2 thumbs up, and I enjoyed his interview. And I want y'all to make sure y'all go watch it. It was a good interview. And like I said, we will commit of talking about Jason Lee. Even though many forces tried to tell us not to talk about Jason Lee, and it was dumb. These people, they just do stuff. Like, and they know to call me and call me on my phone telling me, don't talk about Jason Lee. Ain't that foolish? Like, that is so foolish. And then these people, they say this, and it's so evil. They get in there and they say, don't let these people just come into our sector like we own this. You don't own this. Anybody named Mama can start a YouTube channel and talk about YouTube. We don't own it. All right? And then telling us, oh, you don't never, ever in your mind, ever call my phone to tell me who not to talk about. Never do that. Because you out of order. Because I never could call nobody on this platform, on this platform and tell them who and what to talk about. You understand what I'm saying? And then it was told, and now he's doing well. It was told to me on my phone that it won't be successful. His show was flopped and he's boring. And the numbers are just growing. He's getting A-list stars. And the people that were told me not to do it, they're begging and pleading to get half of that, the half of the interviews. Don't that make something? They're trying to get half of the respect. They still don't have it. This brother had Babyface, Blueface and Krishan, Cardi B, Kiki Parma, Sukiana, Carisha. So I'm just saying, and all of that. And a lot of these people, when you hear them do stuff, they're trying to just come to Wiley and try to discover. And I didn't listen to that foolish because it's foolish. Because why would I limit myself not to talk about somebody that is powerful? Just to name a few. He interviewed Lil' Kim. These people that you wish you can have a conversation with. You wish you could talk to about. You wish, it's only a wish. And he have done that. And he don't have to rush. He's in the business. So, and people would say, but why talk? Because he's very relevant in the culture. And only people that don't like him are barbs. And even the barbs are entertaining watching. Because they was flooding in Cardi B chat, watching her. So I'm going to continue to talk about people that is relevant, culturally relevant in this business. The reason why we talk about Tasha K is because she's culturally relevant. And people would say, why do you talk about YouTube? Everybody talk about YouTubers. When it's culturally relevant, they're going to talk about YouTuber. If I had a drug overdose, or if you see me smoking a pipe or snorting, some bleaching out of my nose, you think people are not going to talk about that? Or if I've been arrested or a mugshot just get leaked or come up, you think people are not going to talk about that? Let us not be dumb. We are public figures, and people will always talk about what they think is your downfall. It's up to how you deal with it. They talk about my library situation every single day. Every day they talk about it. And it's been paid for. Beautiful remodel off of my dime and off the producer's dime. They should have actually renamed it. I'm starting a petition to rename it after me, because the remodels, the brand new computers, the new raggedy piece of computer, raggedy computers they had, brand new computers, brand new plexiglass, brand new shelves, and just spanking brand new. All right. So they should go ahead and give us just rename it Wiley Library. Put my name, put a statue of me up there. But once I make money, I will buy that library and put a statue of myself. I'm going to buy myself a library. All right? I'm going to buy that one. When I finally make it, I'm going to make an announcement. I'm going to buy and make my own statue right in front of that library. All right? But let's be clear. Jason is a legend in this business. Okay? I'm going to buy it. Buy my own library. And I personally, when I was looking at Jason, I was like, this guy is a great interviewer. And he was so good. It was just an awesome interviewer. I don't know if y'all saw it. And most of y'all not going to see it because it wasn't drama. It wasn't nobody. He wasn't cussing. Y'all say y'all want professional stuff, but then when professional stuff happens, y'all ghost. Y'all like the mess. Maybe when I'm loud and boisterous, and y'all here for the drama. I know how I could do a title right now. I got so much material I can talk about, and watch the response of the people. So y'all want the drama, just admit it and say, I like the drama. Some of y'all like me when I'm in not in drama, y'all just fed. But the masses, y'all like the drama, the mess, the manic roast and gag. Okay? Y'all like it. Okay? Wait, how you. So I'm gonna just tell you that right there. Just admit it that you like it. You bring me joy, sweet, like some of love, or many more hits. Yes, show. But I believe what they're saying about Babyface is that he wrote a lot of hits. So he can sing the songs that he wrote that surpass Anita Baker catalog. If he sing the songs that he, of course, he recorded, but if he just start opening up that catalog the songs that he wrote, oh, Anita can't compare. Can't compare. She can't compare. You will throw out, you can't compare. I think Anita Baker is an old, elderly, messy woman. Yeah, she's old, but she's messy. That is what it is. She's messy, bitter, and a liar. Because when she threw in Beyonce, she tried to give some controversy to Babyface. She did that. It was random. He don't like me. And then she was responding to people talking about Beyonce, and she tweeted them, said, he don't even like Beyonce. Just random people. Sit your old tail stuff down. So we too old to be doing. You're out of order. Old people like that, you too old to be that messy. Too old. One of my cousins, I ain't gonna say her name, but she's a preacher's daughter, my bishop's daughter, my uncle's daughter, preacher's daughter. Just as messy as she could be, calling our phone with mess. Talking about, I don't understand why they come and see grandma, they don't have no mask and stuff like that. But you don't come and see your own grandma. Sit down with your messy, stinking tail, effer. That's why you ain't married. You too messy. You too busy. Everybody business and messy. Yes, you educated, you making money, but you messy. Calling the phone. I don't do it. You ain't never come see grandma. Even before she had a stroke, you never came and seen her. Sit your messy self down, so little messy heifer. All that mess. Calling being messy. Just messy as she can be. I'm like, what you doing? Doing all that calling and being messy? Like, what you doing? Get you want to sit down. When the last time you brought your grandma some groceries? Never. Messy. Ooh, I wish I was on that phone. God knew not to let me hear that conversation. I was rebuked on that phone. Messy heifer. All right. So but I heard that, and it's just a good thing. So we're gonna go into our other topic here. I'm just saying she want the Babyface to hit it from the back, but he said no. Yeah, it was just wrong what she did. She wanted Babyface to put people in check. They can't do it. Just like Brandy wanted Monica fans. Brandy wanted Monica to put her fans in check. She can't do that. It's people that they love mess. It's trolls. Ain't nobody got that much power to tell people to stop. Beyonce tried to tell people to stop. They didn't stop. They harassed that white lady. She was crying. She had to get security, delete her pages. And Beyonce had to make a statement for that white woman. Remember the white woman? She was hugged up with Jay-Z. She was like a wealthy white woman. They start harassing her. And then Beyonce had to get her publicist, make a statement, tell them to stop. They still did it. The woman still had. I don't think she ever came back to social media. But she, you know, I don't think she ever came back to social media. All right, let's move on. So I got to talk about this with this Cardi B and this Nick and this thing. Tasha K is what I call a professional troll. Professionally, she know the buttons to hit with Cardi B. It's not hard. Because Cardi B is a person that don't know how to stay off the internet. It bothers her when people talk about her. It bothers her. And that's Tasha K formula, is she know how to hit the buttons of Cardi B, because Cardi B gets involved. Like she got involved with the stepson, the guy, he's dead now, the stepson of the rich one. And then Tasha K said, well, everybody grieved differently when Takeoff died. You was waving guns. So she know how to hit Cardi B button. What did Cardi B do? She should have took the high road, but she decided to go live, drag Tasha K, and give Tasha K all of this publicity. So now when she go live, she could talk about Cardi B and get about 10 to 12, 13, 14,000 people to get those big numbers. She would use Cardi B as a way to grow, to help her business. It's so very sad, even though Cardi B did release some information that she's hiding her money, that Cardi B know about the sponsors that she have on her show. and how much the law firm they gave her the money, how she have a private eye, but she got to get a little dirty in this business, and she should buy the building that Tasha K is leasing out and evict her. I mean, if you want to hurt her, okay? And I'm more so like a messy troll, but Tasha's more so a professional troll. I know how to get under people's skin too. It is. I can make a post right now. I know how to get under people's skin. I know how to leave them alone. But if I really want to go get a little clout, I know exactly what to say. I know exactly what titles to put in. I know exactly what thumbnail to do. And watch them. They'll be going on a whole rant and talking about me and responding. And I will keep doing it. I know how to leave them alone. And I know how to bother when I like, you know, when you picking up a little toy, but I know how to just press that button. I know exactly what button to press. I know how to do it. I know how to do it. And Tasha K, you know, she know Cardi B well, and she have been attached to Cardi B, just like I've been attached to certain YouTubers. When they name one, oh, Wiley, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And I know how to press their buttons. It is what it is. I'm a professional and press. I don't know how to press everybody buttons, but if I really research you, I know how to press it. Boop, 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 boop. And that's why she do it, because of the response that Cardi B is giving her. That's why she pressed her button, because the blog talked about it, the Shade Room talked about it, Neighborhood Talk, all the blogs, People Magazine talked about her. People wrote on People Magazine, they wrote, let me give you the title on People Magazine. This is why she is a celebrity. People Magazine, and they wrote on here, oh, where is that People Magazine? Oh, the XL Magazine, Paper Magazine. Oh, I forgot the one, because I was just reading it on People. I believe People Magazine did talk about it. Let's see. I believe so. Oh, wait a minute. They talked about Cardi. I don't think they put her in it. I think they did. Let me see. Let me put Cardi B, because I know I read it on People. Let's see. Okay, yeah. They talked about, I'm trying to get the headline. Oh, was that Billboard? It could have been People or Billboard. It was one of them. But it was definitely out there where they were talking about Tasha K. It could be Billboard, it could be People. It may be Billboard. It was a major publication, I would say that. And so she's everywhere. So she's just not on YouTube, right? She's outside of this sector. She's outside of this sector. Just like other people, they need Wiley to talk about them. Because when they do stuff, don't nobody talk about it. They don't talk about it. People be doing stuff, peep, ain't nobody saying a word. And they'll send stuff for me to talk, and I won't talk about it. I ain't talking about that. But if I talk about it, it's going to be my way. It just is mute, ain't talk about it. All right? So that's how that goes. Ain't even said a word. Okay, yeah, that was okay. Billboard and TMZ. I believe that was Billboard. Because on Billboard it said Cardi B lashes out at Tasha K over Takeoff comments. Don't ever put Takeoff name in your mouth. That was Billboard, not People. TMZ, Cardi B and Tasha K reunites blogger brings up Takeoff, okay, and a delayed album. This is amazing. So this is how this goes. All right. Even though what Tasha K is doing is stupid, because you're provoking Cardi B to use the full weight of the legal system against you. The full weight. And she have more resources than you have. And it's hurting Tasha K because she don't get the A-list stars. She don't get the A-list stars. Like, she put out a list Oh, which YouTube? Who gonna host my show? Is that post still up? Give me a second. And she put a post up. Give me a second. If it's still up, let me scroll. Let me scroll. Let me scroll. I think she probably deleted it. Okay. This is what she said. Who will be hosting Fuckery Friday tonight while Tasha K is away? She said fucking Anita, Chelsea, Nick Cannon, Flame Monroe, none of the above. Now, why would you put Nick Cannon ain't hosting your show? And you had people in there saying Nick Cannon. I said that lady is a liar. Ain't none of them names, I know her well, gonna be on that show. It's gonna be a YouTuber. Ain't gonna be no Nick Cannon hosting a liar, bald-headed liar with purple hair. No. And the reason why they ain't pick Chelsea because she boring. She wouldn't be able to hold them views. She's just boring. Now she good looking, but she ain't no personality. Not for no Tasha K. Not she just as boring as she too boring. And nervous, just as boring. You do put some peen up there, maybe she'd be a little woke, but she just as boring. So she needed somebody different. Just as boring as this come. Now with some peen, somebody in prison with peen and ankle bracelets, then she'd be a little entertained, but she boring. Okay. So when it came to the one that she did host, she did a good job. But Tasha K knew that she have to bait Cardi B to grow her platform. It's a great strategy because she have to stop seizing her checks so she could just get her YouTube checks gonna be huge. This is gonna be a good month for her. We just got paid yesterday. This is gonna be a good month for her. A good month. You know what I'm saying? She went a good month. A good month. So if people talk about Tasha K, people on, no. But bringing me on the platform, that's putting me on. Now, if she would have done that with us, I would be much greater. You know what I'm saying? I'd have turned it up. Just say it. Give me a bottle of wine. I would have woke it up. And I'd be me with all that good quality. With all that good quality, if I would have hosted that, it would be the first time ever. That's mainstream for me. That's big business. Man, and I could be myself, just be me and drink. Oh, man. That would have been incredible. That would have been history. Because she never had a man host that never had a man host the show. I would have woke it up. It would have been entertainment. Pure entertainment. Pure entertainment. All right? Yeah, she did. So I know she's stressed out. That's why I want. Yeah, pure entertainment. And she's extremely stressed. But you doing this. She's taking your house. This lady, you have provoked Cardi B to take more of your stuff. You understand? Like, come on. If we would on that, we'd have been over 40,000, 50,000. That's a good, and we're going to get those type of opportunities. It may not happen for her, but we're going to get it. Because we have gained it and support with Michelle ATL and Brown. But if I'm in Atlanta, we together, you ain't ready. Everybody, when I went on Michelle ATL channel, everybody that was in my DM saying, who are you? I'm such a fan. I did not know you were that funny. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I did not know you were that funny. I heard about you. I didn't like you, but you're extremely, because I was me. When you get an opportunity, the problem is people get up and they want to change and be somebody. No, be you. And I was myself. So if I get an opportunity, like, be you. Like, if I do ever have opportunity to join, to be with Michelle, to be in her studio, I have to be me. If I have the opportunity to be in anybody else's studio, I have to be me. Once I'm me, that's how people are attracted to me. Yeah, I've seen where Bonnie Blue was on. I think she did also in her subs really grew. She did a great job. She did an awesome job. Great reviews. We reached out to her. She said, thank you, Wiley. Great. Because I will reach out to people. And I said, you did an awesome job. I did not go on there trying to roast and gag because it was stupid. That's only a hater would do that. The lady did good. I love, she's beautiful, and she's married. But it's just something how she talk. It's how she talk that it just makes me feel good on the inside. Anyway, I like the way that New Orleans, I think it's from New Orleans. It's from the South. She got the Southern New Orleans. I just love the way how she talk. Okay, and she's married, so I can't do no flirting. All right, I can't do no flirting. But I can say this. It's this, but it was good. Okay, it was good. All right, I just think she needs to completely take it from her, and that's her that's doing all that, because, like I said, you still gonna have to pay $4 million. The bankruptcy, that ain't nothing but just a stalling tactic. You still gonna have to pay, and if you embezzling stuff, she can get herself in trouble. Just watch. If you see some charges, that's when you know Cardi B have really used the full weight of the legal system and some of her friends in the Department of Justice, because she do have political friends. So Tasha got to be very careful. And see, Cardi B been nice to her, but Cardi, as you see, she coming for you. You got to pull that full weight and send me the exclusive so we can post it first before you send it to the white publications. Just saying. All right. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know right there. So but again, I think it's great entertainment, but she was baited and she took the bait. And many people can't tell Cardi B not to do it because they take the bait all the time when people talk about them. So she took the bait and she responded. It is what it is. She literally took the bait and she went and introduced Tasha K to her audience. She did. She introduced Tasha K to her Twitter audience. Did y'all see the Twitter spaces? In the Twitter space, she was talking about it. In the Twitter spaces. So when she go live tomorrow, them numbers going to be high. You understand what I'm saying? Them numbers going to be real high. And as I'm mad at Tasha, no, because it helped all of us. It helped all of us. Like we tried to get Saucy on the show. We contacted people. They didn't want to come on. Really, and this, I want to say this. That don't work, that trying to threaten me with different business opportunities. That don't work. Come on the show or don't come on the show. The same with the promoter. I said these other people didn't talk about it, which is sad, stupid, but we talked about it. Of course, he said we had the title wrong. I think the promoter, this is with Sauce Santana. We had to change it. He said he's not an LGBT promoter. He said he's not an LGBT organizer. He changed the entire story. All right, he changed it. That's why we had to change the title. Okay, that was that. We'll get it to another day. But let's also talk about this with Tasha K, because she did an apology. See, this is Tasha. This is plain on Tasha. And Cardi B, you are to blame because you opened the door for this. So this is what Tasha K said. She said this quote. I want to definitely read it. Hey, Facebook. Hey, Facebook fans. Make sure y'all share this on Facebook. She said this over there. She said, I want to send a sincere apology out to the Barty gang. It's my fault as to why y'all don't have a second album. She's been in court with me for 6 months. I'm sorry, for 6 years, distracted from her purpose. Now going on 7. Atlantic is broke and won't help pay for a second album. Offset in court fighting to release an album, and my sister-in-law sold her rights to her catalog. off too early in her career. Now there's no more money to produce the album. She is constantly taking car insurance ads to keep the lights on and pay lawyers to continue to chase me down for money I don't have. I'm so sorry for distracting y'all, Queen. Between me and the surgeons, we owe y'all a huge apology. Atlantic refused to give her any money to produce a second album because they took such a loss on her first album that she is now starting to promote 6 years later. Again, I am so sorry. It's all my fault. But if you want music, real consistent music, please stream Barbie World this Friday. Ice Spice is from where she is from. Can give y'all the music y'all need instead of her giving y'all a Tasha out instead of her giving y'all a Tasha K album. First of all, what Tasha K is a bunch of crap. Atlantic Record is not broke. That's a lie. Cardi B made a lot of money on her first album. That's a fact. She made plenty of money on the first album. All of it went platinum, and the label get a big chunk of that. So stop lying. They made a beautiful profit on the first album, and they're still making money on the first album. So when she get to lie, she just lie. All right. I don't know what would make Cardi B. The only strategy I would have Cardi B not releasing that album, she don't want it to flop. Okay. But saying that she's broke, that Cardi B is broke is a whole lie. Saying that Atlantic Records is broke, that's another lie. Saying that they didn't make no money on the first album, a whole bold-faced lie. So she get to the lie part. And it's the part that she gets a lie. Like, come on, honey. Stop all that lie. Okay? Stop it. All right? Cardi got plenty more money than you, Tasha. You had to move out of your house. And then you lied on your baby. I'm moving to Florida because my son asthma is healed in Florida. Then she said, oh, because of the taxes is so well. No, you had to move because she was going to take everything. You had to move. Ain't nobody about to move out of a beautiful house, built beautiful, to a condo, a stuffed condo with roaches. Ain't nobody about to move to no condo with some roaches. No. Guess what said I with that lie. Saying that lie. You didn't want to have to leave that. It hurt you to leave that beautiful. You were proud of that house. That house was nice. You was doing no commercials. You selling them doodle shakes, selling them shakes and Pangea coochie spray. And you was selling all. You didn't want to move out of that beautiful home. Stop all that lie. Got that baby over there in the Congo, in the jungle. About to do another coup, training them to be child soldiers. About to do another coup to take over the country. You hiding money over there with warlords and Aguala and all them Aguacasaka, whatever their name is over there. So don't start. Oh, that lady living there. Ain't nobody about to live in no luxury condo, living a big, beautiful house. Ain't about to leave no big, beautiful house, living in a stuffed little condo, paying all that extra debt. Stop all that lie. You can lie to them winos because they stupid. Some of them. Now, you get to be a fan, but don't be no stupid. Oh, she lives in a luxury condo, more debt. You didn't even pay off the house. You live in a beautiful house. You have to move because you're in all that debt. And the condo, that ain't her name. That ain't her name. You just hiding stuff. You know, like giving up their dream on go live in a stuffed condo. Man, please. You can't even do your recording in your house because that ain't the space. You got to get more stuff. With roaches, I saw 3 about big, thick roaches. I saw there. So not all of them, but some of them just be taking just entertainment. Some of that stuff she just be lying. Just liar. And then Cardi B embezzle. You embezzling, B. Embezzle. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. That was a key. All right. So do y'all want me to open up the phone line? Is y'all gonna call in? If you want to call in, press 1. If I, talk about luxury condo. Okay, luxury. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah. So she was heated. All right. So let's move. Let's open up the phone lines. Let's open the phone. If y'all want to call in, I just had to go live with y'all today, and I didn't announce when I was gonna go live because people go live when I go live. So I didn't announce, but I made it early. So, but oh, child, that's what these people do, child. They be trying to compete with the Wiley Show, but that's what they do. They be trying to compete with us. Hold on, let me go to this. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, I'm here for all of this. I love it. You gave a couple YouTubers good advice yesterday because some of them started talking about it. So your name is out here, Wiley. People are paying attention to you. So
Absolutely.
That. But you were one of the first. But I also want to say this about Tasha K. Tasha K, she could be iconic because that statement, that apology that she put out earlier today, it was epic. I wouldn't even read it to think that she was lying until you said something just now. It was shady. It was classic. Do she have someone that's T in her camp?
Yes. See, and I told her, but they told me about the bankruptcy stuff, and it's so stalling to and we haven't even dived into the bankruptcy paperwork. So once I get the lawyer the thing that helped me get the leak, the way how that said it was stupid, because what I heard two word on the curve is some stupid paperwork, and it was rushed, and it was just something and the reason why they did it is to stop her garnishing her YouTube check.
And you said this check is going to be a big check, so she could pay a couple.
Yes, she could pay. Yes, a lot of
in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But the thing with Cardi, she needs to expose how Tasha K got her assets labeled. She needs to start leaking stuff to the blog. It's time for Cardi to start, exposing Tasha K of how she's doing illegal activity. And it slipped out of her mouth that Cardi B admitted. Did you hear when she said, "I have a private eye"? I know about how much the law office pay you for that commercial.
How much are they paying you for the ads?
You heard that? We know you got money in Africa, so that means she has somebody following her money. And we all thought, because we said, where it go? She have a lot of family members that live in Africa, and she's hiding it there, and she got her son there. So it's just.
But I want to ask this: is this 100% accurate from Cardi B, or she's hearing it from a third party from their blogger?
I think it's 100%. It would be dumb for her to just say something that she heard because she got.
She claimed that she was under and she was at the dentist for 6 hours. They
did.
I
think that
First
she do
of all,
have.
I went to the dentist the other day. That's bull crap. I went to the dentist the other day and they did not put me for no 6 hours for me. But when I woke up, I was drowsy. I couldn't really talk that well. Like, she was talking well. Like, she didn't sound drowsy.
No, I just think that she was pissed because Cardi don't like to be embarrassed. And unfortunately, as a public figure, you always going to be embarrassed. Like, it is what it is. And I think that, again, she got to take a break from that. And she can't because she's in the social media generation. She just don't know how to take it and dust it off.
I also want to say this before I forget. Who was that fool in the background with her? Was that Offset in the background?
No, that was her. Somebody said dancer. Something.
Oh, okay.
And somebody in her answer. It could be security, but they said that wasn't.
I heard a fool in the background. A big old fool. Not encouraging her to get off the line because she's stating that she was on anesthesia. That's your friend. tell her to get offline
Get
before she
offline,
say
baby.
stuff that will, get her in trouble. But it is what it is. We here for the mess. But like I said, I can't wait for tomorrow. Tasha K, you better come through because the girls is waiting. The girls is waiting. The girls is waiting for your clapback. Let's see what you got, mamas. But it was classic. It was shady, that post, because when she said she apologized, I said, okay, somebody probably talked to her, but when you continue reading, it was very shady. That's
It was.
The Tasha K album when it come out. Tasha K already put her. That's the title, Tasha K, of Cardi B next album.
I can't wait till it come out. I'm just enjoying this saga. It's something fresh and new. There's some new parts to it, and I'm here for it.
That was the idea for Tasha K, because I know she's in the bushes and saying, turn it. Go copy something and put your name on it, child. That's your cover for your show on
because
tomorrow.
she definitely, she sees everything. Tasha watches everything.
But I'm here for it. I love it. I love the mess. Like you stated, Tasha K name is relevant.
Her name is very relevant in the streets. Let's be clear. Every time you put her name in a title, people watch. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not forced. She's in the news, so people are listening to her. They're watching the blogs, mainstream media talking about it. And we've been talking
Billboard,
about caught on to
a lot of people. That's good.
Yes,
she know what she's doing. I mean, if Cardi B don't feed into it, she wouldn't be in the blog.
Yes, Cardi B feed into it. Yes, and then also too, that Tasha K going to be on Wildin' Out.
Did she do it already? Did it air?
It haven't aired. It was taped, so I don't know when that episode is going to air.
Okay. Oh,
once it airs, we definitely.
Will you be watching? If you're going to watch, I'll watch.
Of course, I'm going to watch it.
Okay, so I'll watch. I'll give it a quick interview.
I'm definitely going to watch, and I'm definitely going to review it. Soon it air, I'm reviewing it. And I don't blame you. Which cable I'm going to get, because I got the one for Lifetime. I'm going to cancel that one. Because usually if it's something interesting, I get cable when something is on. I have it for like that 1 month, and I cancel it. Because I'm not a big
7 day,
yeah. Like I'm going to get a free trial membership.
You have to change up emails. Yeah,
I have so many troll emails, so many account. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. But yes, I'm glad that you went live today. I also want to say something about Babyface. I mean, is Jason Lee 100% black? I mean,
no, he's not.
But I would have rather Babyface do that interview. Was this his first interview since the altercation?
It was his first interview, yes. Because
I would rather, in my humble opinion, no shade to Jason Lee, but it's a little shade. I would have went to an African American female or male. No shade. Like, where's the love for the blacks? I mean, no shade. That's my humble opinion.
I agree, but it's so difficult because we reach out to these people. It's so difficult. Like Jason Lee, he's on because Jason. People forget that Jason Lee owns and operates a powerful blog, and it's called Hollywood Unlocked. People forget that Jason Lee broke the story, even though it was a lie, about Queen Elizabeth, got him international press, and he also broke the story with the woman Jordan that slept with Tristan Thompson. They said she sat on the lap. He broke that story because one of his writers or editors in the room. So he have a very powerful thing, and he also got the Floyd Mayweather co-sign. He had Cardi B on there. He had Keke Palmer. So those celebrities will go to where everybody else is going. And so once you in there, you in there. And so what we are, I got to speak for myself. We're trying to crawl and claw through the system. It is a system. Even trying to get press credential to cover city government is politics. But once you in there, you in there. So it's a challenge. It's very challenging. I'm up for the challenge, and they bank on you getting tired. But all you need is one person. Like, let's say, friend, you don't know who I'm talking to. You could be this person here. So you just need one conversation. I was in a car with somebody that used to work on the Judge Mathis show, a producer, and all of this knowledge that this guy have. And we were talking and doing some particular business. You never know who you
never know.
And he didn't come in the car. Hey, I'm this big time. We were just talking. I was talking about my show, and he was talking, and he said, yes, you know what I'm saying? I had to show, he canceled it. I lost my job. My friend lost my job. Then I said, because Oprah, when she lost, he said, yeah, I have 2 friends that work for Oprah show. They had lost their job, lost friends, when Steve Harvey, we had a whole conversation, and he gave me his information. You just never know.
And just because he lost his job, he still got connect. So
he still have connects. Yeah. So he said, hey,
all about networking.
And what did I have on? The Wiley Show t-shirt. So
your brand.
And we were connecting in the DM. So you just never know who is what and what is what. You just never know. And that's why I like taking Ubers and Lyft. And I always try to blog about my show, because that is how I met the photographer people, the people that taught me how to use the camera.
Yes, the camera, yes.
In Dallas. We were just having a regular conversation in the Uber. And I was doing my stationary radio show. That's how I tried to do a show in the Uber. And then that's how we spurred up that conversation. So you just never know who's driving you around, you know what I'm saying? So you just never know.
Yeah, well, keep doing your thing, man. We're here for you. We're rooting for you.
I can't wait for it. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. And it's good because we need producers and the ideas they have. Incredible. And so, God, that's when you're on the right side. That's how I put on the Wiley Show. I have plenty of Wiley Show gear. I didn't put it on there because I like this shirt, the praying hands, God. So, but I always have, especially when I'm outside in the store, the Wiley Show church. So if I met 2 supporters of the show, oh man, I watch your YouTube channel. My girlfriend watched, or my wife, and it's pretty much it is. I always rock the show, and I'm not intimidated of what type of program I do. I love what I do, and so I put on that shirt and just walk around. That's a walking billboard. I'm everywhere. I'm always outside, grocery store, barbershop, going to the laundromat. I like being around the people, and the reason I like my own house because I have no choice but to go outside. Now, when I'm in Dallas, everything is in there. I got to wash and dry. I can order my food, but no, here, and even when I go back to Dallas, I'm gonna be more outside, doing stuff, getting outside the house and networking. Very, very networking, and that's what I do. But thank you so very much for calling.
I also want to say something else about the submarine. You had a caller yesterday.
Yes.
I think she said she speaks to the spirits or something like that.
The dead.
And she said that it was also they're officially dead.
Yeah, she did say that last night. She said that last night.
And you said something about she got the date wrong, but she was right?
She was right that it was dead. Absolutely, yes. She was right that it was there. Yes, she did say that.
Hopefully she called back in. We want you guys to call in, guys. We love for the callers to call in to hear your point of view, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna go back in the bushes and let others call in.
Thank you, Icon. Right. They said Babyface really remixed Christian Rock song. Yes, she did. Y'all need to follow me on TikTok. KLE. Y'all need to follow me on TikTok. The reason why we didn't post it on YouTube is because I have permission, but we posted on the TikTok and on my IG. Hey, welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley. This is the caller from yesterday.
Yes.
Hey, I was watching you, but actually I said they were dead, but I said, did they recover their bodies yet?
They have not recovered their bodies.
No, that's what I said. I said they should recover their bodies. If they're going to recover them, they will happen by Wednesday, if not by the weekend. But I said they were dead. Usually I'm right.
Yes, because they haven't recovered the bodies. They just
that's what I said. I said that they're dead. I felt that they were officially dead, but the bodies won't be recovered. They may eventually find the submarine and find and locate the deceased bodies, but it would be probably I keep hearing Wednesday, or something very important is going to come up about this situation on that Wednesday. So look out for that. I'm usually always right.
That's what you said. Wednesday, and people is in the chat said, "Oh my gosh," they're in there and said they said, somebody said in the chat, did she put a spell on them? They said, do you put spells on people?
No, none of that. It's just something I can't control it. I feel things, I see things. I knew about the pandemic before it happened. I told my family and friends actually, and I told them to clear up because I was in a cab. Just probably it was early 2019. And I was in a cab and I was going somewhere and all of a sudden everything just went blank and I saw nothing. It's like tumbleweeds. It's like people were hiding and I'm like, where are the people? And I was in a cab with someone. I was like, oh my God, it's like I just had a flash of everybody disappearing, like, and I feel like nervous and stuff like that. And I started feeling like people were going to get sick. And I started buying. I had masks, I had Lysol, and I had all the stuff prepared. Like I had canned goods and stuff. And I told my family, but they laughed at me. But then after it happened, they was like, we should have listened to you. You know, you always telling us stuff and we don't listen. And so, yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, a lot of people, I got a lot of Christians here that don't believe.
Yeah, but I believe it's a gift from God. I don't, it's not forced. It's not intentional.
Because I remember growing up, and I can't remember this guy that I was in Fern Elementary School. He ran my palm. He said, you're going to live long and you're going to have a long, prosperous life. I don't even remember the guy's name. Of course, we were kids. He's a grown man now. I don't know where he's at, but I remember him and every day I listen and I hear that. You know what I'm saying? And would I like to know my future? I don't know. But people in church, you have prophets that will prophesy.
Yeah, I have an aunt. My aunt is a prophet, actually, because she was born with a veil over her eye, and she's a very religious woman. She's one of the what you call the ushers in church, and she always wears the white with the white gloves, like she's always in white. Very in church and every day, because a lot of my family members, I guess it's something generational, they haven't, and they're very religious, so they force God, like, oh no, this is of the devil, you know, like that, and such, and they'll try to like try to have her in church all the time, because they was like, she's seeing things, but it's, I believe God gives people, we all have it, but just some people are hiding more than others. You have that little feeling, you have that gut feeling, you know, like you have that, ooh, I shouldn't go out today, or like you hear something happen. All of us have it because we have God. God is in us. We all have it, but some people are just more sensitive than others.
Yes, I thank you so very much, because a lot of people is saying that Wiley want her to confirm that he's gonna live a long life. No, I was telling the story that when I was in Fernwood Elementary School, it was a young guy.
But I know you're going to be big. You know, I saw you being very big, and like I said, I was watching you for a while. I've been watching you since because I've been following you for a while, and I was like, this guy's going to be big. And because everybody's like, oh, I don't like Wiley. Oh, my God, Wiley's crazy. Oh, that Wiley, because I was like, you watch the Wiley Show? You know, I mean, told me, you know, they was like, we don't mess around with that Wiley. And I was like, this guy is going to be something. I'm telling you, keep an eye on him. And I think because I think all about the tea when all that was happening. And I was like, keep an eye on this guy. This guy is going to be big. I feel it in my gut.
Yeah, I do believe that. And when I saw the Netflix, I just felt that energy. And I said something big gonna happen for the Wiley Show. And everybody that, like yourself and people that watch, they're gonna be like, I remember that guy from YouTube. I remember him from YouTube. It's gonna be big. Hollywood, it's just gonna be big.
But I feel more like stick with a lot of the politics. I think you're going to get a big break or something.
I believe
you're going to be able to get into something. It's like somewhere that you think that you're not going to be able to get into. I just see you getting into, and you're like, how did I get here? How did I get here? It's like a mistake, but it's going to be a good mistake.
It's exactly. I'm with you there, because it's something. I'm telling you, every time I try to pull away from that, it pulls me right in. I'm very interested. It's something going to happen with that. And it's going to change. I think you're going to end
up meeting someone, and they're going to take a liking to you.
I believe that. It's going to change. It's going to change my life forever. And so I don't necessarily see myself always doing celebrity gossip. I see it's going to be something different. I can't. God is going to do it. And we got to keep doing the work. But I'm so glad that you're just giving me confirmation on my journey to know that I'm literally on the right path. So thank you for that.
You're definitely on the right path. But stay with the politics. You know, sometimes, you know, I know the gossip is good because I love your gossip. I love you. I'm nosy too. And I do like a little show too, but I don't want to say who I am.
Yes, I can't wait. I'm definitely with the because and it's been a little challenging. It's very political with the political stuff, but I love it. You know how some people get turned off. I think it's entertaining. Like I was so pissed that I missed the city hall, the city hall thing. They say, you really want to go to that boring stuff? But to me, it's not boring. I like to talk.
No, it's like a sport.
I just love the political. It's theater, you know. I just like it. It's just something very interesting of it. Like if I lived in DC, I would love to just go to the Capitol and just sit and just, you know,
But I do feel a big break coming from you in the political arena.
It's either going to be like an interview. It's going to be something that I'm just going to come. It's like tap into, and it's going to go viral. You're going to see it on CNN, MSNBC. It's going to go worldwide. They're going to be shocked. I'm going to be somewhere in some question about, and everybody, what the Wiley Show? Who is the Wiley? And I'm going to get up, and that's when you know you have made it once your phone blow up from all publications around the world. It's going to be that big. They know how to find you, you know.
Yeah. You keep up the good work. You stay on these people behind. You keep asking the tough questions.
Yes. And,
thank you. I don't do this professionally. It's just when I get a feeling, I'll tell you, or anything like that. But usually I'm right. But look out for something Wednesday or this weekend. But I'm hearing Wednesday, something going to be about this Wednesday. They may have more details or may have something undiscovered, something that they may speak about on Wednesday that may shock us or something like, oh, well, that's what happened. But look out for that on Wednesday. Something is coming up on Wednesday. But you guys have a great day, and I really enjoy your show. Have a good day, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I definitely feel it. I think that, and I'm going to just say it because some people don't like sharing stuff. I share stuff with y'all. I've been going to, like, looking at these homes, like, for sale. I said it's gonna happen. I won't, and it's a house I got my eye on. I said I want that house, and something gonna happen for me, and it's gonna be beautiful. God is truly gonna do it, and I feel it, and so I feel the connection, and I love the relationship with my mother. God have truly blessed that relationship. Amen. Let me first say I thank God that me and my mother have a beautiful relationship. We went to the grocery store. I clean. I love the relationship with my mother. I love because what we went through hell, and now we're doing much, 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 much better. Amen. God is so good, and that's wonderful. And it's good when your mother is still breathing and you can make it. Some people had bad beef with their mother, and their mother is gone. And so they were never able to make up with their mother. I thank God that I was able to live to make up with my mother. Because it's public that we had a public fallout. And it was a time where I went for years without talking to my mother and physically seeing her. And now I spend so much time with her and actually bless her. To come out here as well, even if she don't want to take it. I'm like Martin Lord, I just put it in your purse. Like Martin, what's that movie? Love because he's putting it. I told you stop putting stuff in my purse. So I just do it because it's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? If you go to laundromat, put money on the laundry card. You need laundry detergent, I buy laundry detergent. You need tissue, I buy tissue. You need groceries, I get groceries. Like you want to help because your mother is your first introduction of a woman. And it's going to be difficult for you to be a good husband and you just have a bad relationship with your mother. You talk about it, it's just bad. In order for God to really give you more blood, you got to have a good relationship if you can. I know some people can't because it's unrecognizable. I understand that. But if you can make it work, make it work. Some of the cases you have to love your mother from afar. I don't believe in you're supposed to honor, and just because you honor don't mean you have to be around them. You honor them by being away to keep that honor. But if you can make up with, I appreciate I appreciate that I was able to make up with my mother. Is she perfect? No. I know my boundaries. I know, and I love that. We an adult. And so I love that. And so, I know my lanes. I don't judge her, because when you judge, it ain't gonna work. I just be the better. Man, I want her to see this is what a good man's supposed to do, help. And she shouldn't even have to ask. Just do it. Women like men, and your mother will respect you when you take charge. Just do it. The house isn't clean, clean it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if you just do it. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can honor by keeping away. That's an honor. And I have done it for a while. And I just do it. If you need groceries, I just do it. Oh, refrigerator new. Okay, let me see if on the marketplace to get a new refrigerator. Oh, need a new microwave. Oh, let's do it. I'm just that type of person. Because at the remainder of it, my mother, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my mother and for my father. I would not be here. And so she helped me when I was in need to help me get where I'm at today. And so I have to give that energy back. And that's how you bless. And I love doing it. I love cleaning. I love going out there in the yard. I love doing that. I love doing that because God wants you to be, to how you treat your mother. And I thank God that we was able to rebuild that relationship. I thank God that God truly was like, okay, they rebuild it and all that type of stuff. I used to be so distant from my family, like to the point distant that they didn't know where I was. I wouldn't call, I wouldn't email. My mother would be in the hospital, wouldn't even go visit. When she in the hospital, I probably find her maybe about 2 months or 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago, I find out because I won't even answer my phone. They didn't even know what my real number was. They didn't even know what my address was. That's just how secretive I was. At one point, they thought I was in Florida. They didn't think I was in Dallas. They didn't know where I was. I was just that distant from like the family. I really was. She didn't know where I was. She didn't know my number. I just went ghost. Like, you know what I'm saying? Really, really, really went ghost. But now we are here. And we are here, and I thank God for it because it's making me knowing that okay, I picked up some good traits from my mother. I'm a hard worker. I learned that from her. I picked up that trait, and so just the great stuff that we talk about and having these beautiful conversations because you never, just want to live on that and have God and just uplift and talk and have these conversations with your mother and with your father, and if you do have that, if you can't, I understand. Like even like with my grandmother, going and see my grandmother, and we have conversations with my grandmother, and all this stuff because time is limited. My grandmother's about to be 88, 89 years old, so she's getting up in age. I think I gave her too many years. Hold on, y'all. Let me check. Next year she'll be. Hold on, let me see. Next year, I think. Hold on. Okay, next year she will be. Hold on. Let me see. Next year, she'll be 89. If it be the Lord's will in February, she'll be 89 years old. She's 88 now. The next year, she'll be 89. Her sister is 90. So you just never know. You want to make sure, have these conversations. Whatever my grandmother need, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure she's there. And so I help my grandmother. Whatever she need, you want to be there for because that's how you bless. Because I remember my grandmother was there for me. She wasn't always in a wheelchair. She was just walking around, driving me to school, ironing my clothes. It's shrunk half the time. Ironing my clothes, fresh underwear, clean socks, hot breakfast. Like that's that's how she raised me. I didn't have to go to school hungry. Clean clothes. I wasn't dirty. A dinner cooked. When I got home from debate, dinner is cooked. That's what my grandmother did. I've never had to worry about not eating. You know what I'm saying? We might have to step on a couple of little roaches, but you never had to stop eating. You know what I'm saying? They said you look different than that video from this morning. Yes, people have. Yeah, boy, because you with family. It's with family. Your environment. You with family. You know what I'm saying? When you in Texas, you alone. Ain't no family there. All your family ain't you in Texas alone. Lonely in Texas. And it's a lot of people that want to use you in Texas. They ain't got none of this. I can show you a video right now. A person just came to my door, just constantly coming to my door. Even though I'm gonna hit that when I get there, but I ain't there yet. And he don't call because he in a whole relationship. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna close. You're in a whole relationship, about to get engaged, about to get married, whatever, taking pictures all with your man. Then you at my door. You at my door because you missed this. You miss it. You at my door. I'm just looking at him on my cameras. Okay, I saw him at 6:30 a.m. because that's he really wanted. Because we used to do it early in the morning before I do my morning walks, and then he hit it again at 9. He wait at 9:30 a.m. again. Like I'm gonna get there. When I get there, I'm gonna tap that. So he missed it, and then another guy hit it and stuff like that. But these all like users, and they just think they're gonna stay. Like, no, I'm gonna get it. So I'm gonna speak to you now. I'm gonna say I love you, blah blah blah. You can live with me forever, and blah blah blah. I say all that. I don't mean it. It just helped me. It's a turn on. It's just like a turn on. You know what I'm saying? I don't really mean it because once I come. That's it. You can leave. Can't live here. I gotta go to work. I gotta pick up my nieces or something. You know, I use plenty of exclusive, but it just make it. Of course, I'm gonna feed you. We could drink or whatever the case may be. We could smoke or we could drink, but that's about it. And so, yes, I do got liquor and stuff like that, and I just got it. It's called what I call my screw material. Like my screw material got liquor, case of liquor, and I don't have any weed or anything like that because I stopped doing that. But you know what I'm saying. But in Chicago, I have, you know what I'm saying, once I get my place and my house and everything, I have all that weed section and everything, I'm really going to turn it in. And I really want this house. So my credit is good. All I got to do is save a little bit more for like the down payment, save a little bit more for that. And I want to have a house. Oh, glory. I want to have a house, pay property taxes. I really want to be grown. I just don't want to rent forever. You know what I'm saying? Dream. Dracula, I don't want to rent forever. I just don't want to be a tenant forever. I want to be an owner. I want to be a homeowner, right? I want to be a homeowner. I want to be able to have my house paid off and I'm still able, you know what I'm saying? I want to be like, you know, this is my house. Like, I don't want to rent. That's why I never wanted to rent a house. Like when I move in the house, I'm on the mortgage, baby. Okay. I never want to rent a house. You know, I never want to do that. And that's what I want to do. That's my goal. And I'm working hard for it. When I looked at my credit, I couldn't believe it was 600 and some points because my credit was 500. No, I'm sorry. It was 413 at one point. They said base and or possibly extreme. So now I just have to build up the credit. I mean, just do it and to build it up because we only got one collection on there. And then the student loans. I don't want to delete that off my credit. And that's it. I don't want to delete that off my credit because you want to get good. You want to keep someone. You don't want to go get low baby credit. And I just have to build on the credit. So I pay my credit cards on time. I don't go over my utilization. Sometimes I do. But now I got 2 credit cards that keep me away from going on my utilization and stuff like that. They say you can create a big studio. Yeah, and we have that. Okay. Yeah, Texas is Wiley vacation spot. Vacation spot. It's a vacation spot. And that's what I like. It's a vacation spot. Yeah, Texas is a vacation spot. I'm going to get it in because I've been on my best behavior. I'm getting it in when I go to Texas. And no closing cost. Those interest rates are crazy. No more 2% interest and no closing cost. That's what I'm trying to wait, Dream. I'm trying to wait till a new administration come in. But I really want that house. So I'm going to see y'all. If I get it, I'll let y'all see. Oh, man, that's going to be amazing. And it's like not too far from where my mom at. And they say, you want to live by your mom? I'm like, yeah. I didn't mind because it's a beautiful neighborhood. Birds, chirp, chirp, chirp. Birds chirp. It's a nice, and you can walk. I like the area, and I like that you can get to, you know, down to the city and everything. I just like it. You know what I'm saying? My mother talked me out of it. I wanted to move to the south side. She said, "You ain't moving to the south side." I wanted to move to the south side. I was like, "Okay, I can't move to the south because you know." But I just fell in love. Like she said, you love this outside. Like I'll be walking. I love the birds chirping. Like like out here, we got a little area where you could smoke out in the outside and weed is legal. You know what I mean? So about her the best thing I ever had learned. Yes, see, Bonnie B says she sold her and it's a blessing. And so you can smoke, and I got a female that I can hit anytime I want to, you know, tap that, not like physically harm, but you know, get it in. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. They said, right, they bugging with these whole prices, but Texas is a little affordable. Yes. So, you know, yeah. That's how it's going to be. And that's a blessing. Oh, wait a minute. Some people is in my chat. On my DM. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. So you know I'm here for you. If you need me to roast, just give me the order. You're beautiful. If you tell me anything to do, I'll do it for you. Tell me to jump. Whatever you tell me to do, I got you. So you ain't give me the order yet. So if you give me the order, I got you. I'll make the post. I'll go live and start dragging. Okay. Make sure you also visit the home you want at night and see the real. Yes, and I have. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna walk on that block. So I'm gonna walk on that block and everything. Not at night, but I'm gonna go visit at night and I'm gonna go see how it is because it have a basement. I always wanted a house with a basement, and I want to make the basement area my studio. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I always, because we're in Chicago, I want a basement, a household, and we will be good to be, because yeah, it'd be good to be close, you know. Mm-hmm. And also, it'd be good to be with my nieces. Yeah, it'd be good to be with my nieces as well. To be with my nieces. Okay. It would be good to be with them. What in the world? This girl get okay. They said I always wanted a basement, but I can't get Emma. Yeah, I want a basement. You know what I'm saying? I want a basement, and it got a garage. You know what I'm saying? And I put my car in the garage. I always want a house with a garage. And I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I want a house with a garage, and of course, you know what I'm saying. And it's just me. So if it's a 3-bedroom house, I'm gonna get that number. And I think she said 3-bedroom. I'm gonna double check. I love Chicago minus the crime, but the vibe is amazing food. Yes, and then people keep thinking Chicago. Illinois, the state, is very beautiful. People just look just at Chicago. That's small minded. You can go further out than Chicago and still go to Chicago for like different for events, like if they have house music, gospel fest, like basketball games, sporting games, and go to the suburbs. You know, go to some like Amherst, Illinois, or so many other parts of this that exist. You know, it's a lot that you can do. It's not just Chicago. You know, everybody just say, and Chicago is still a beautiful city. You know what I'm saying? A beautiful city. It's just, unfortunately, some parts of the crime is just out of control. You know, it could be better. But yes, I want to build a custom home. Y'all know I'm trying to spend some. No, your first home, you can't. A lot of us can't afford a custom yet, but this one I love. That's a good starter property. A good starter. I don't. I wanted my mom to have her first son to own a home and everything. So you know what I'm saying. Then I can really see myself having children. Okay. Um, you know. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you shouldn't be trying to get me. I'm talking about me. So I'm only talking about me. Brothers, I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about me. But I don't want to get married unless I own a house. I'm going to say it again. I want to be able, if I'm married a woman, ain't going to be no man because he got to have, if I do marry, he got to have his own, got to have, and we just live in separate places. We ain't living together. Anyway, but for a woman, I'm a traditionalist. I want her to leave her apartment and come live in my house. Okay? Do you understand? That's just for me. All right? So that's just for me. I'm just gonna say that. But you know, it ain't gonna be no T. It's gonna be in the basement. But I want to be able to get married. She come to my house. Okay. Period. All the bills paid, everything is paid, and I've always, because I have to be different, because I'm a traditionalist. Let it be. I want to be in a financial, and I will be in a financial position to do this. That it's her choice if she want to work. Let her make the decision. I don't want it to be forced, but baby, she ain't got no choice. We in a like, you understand what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get out of debt. So when we get married, there's no debt, and we can just start. If you can got coming in with no debt, on like all this unnecessary. You owe 50 credit card debt. You got some debt are good. I own a home, that's good. Yeah, and it is paid on time. Okay, that's good to have. But you in $850,000 debt. So no, no. So you know what I'm saying. Be sure to put out a wife allegation at the time. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So right now I'm not really looking for a wife because until I'm getting myself on, then when I'm in, okay, now I can start looking. Okay. Now I can start looking once everyone are together. Then I can start looking. It ain't hard for me to find a wife. There's plenty of women out there. But I'm not ready because when you become a husband, you become the breadwinner. And if you're not willing, if you're not good with being don't take on that. You ain't ready yet. Financially, you're not ready. And finance is a big part. Love, yes, love is up there. But finances is up there too. It is up there. Money is up there. You know what I'm saying? So, good credit is up there. Yes, love, good credit, savings, retirement savings. That's in that. It's all in there too. Because when you look at a lot of divorces, it happens for money. You know what I'm saying? Because you just can't pay bills with love. Oh, baby, I wish I can call the cable company and say, I love you. Sir, what are you paying with, Deborah? I'm paying with love. I'm going to be in the dark. Baby, they shut my phone off. I forgot to pay my cell phone bill. They shut that line off. Now, I wanted to rebuke that. I said, don't shut it off. I'm paying with love. They shut it off. I had to go pay that bill yesterday. Because I forgot. Man, they shut that phone off so quick. I said, hello. Couldn't even, they didn't shut it off. They said, they shut it off. So, but what if I want to pay it in love? So they shut that phone off so quick. And so I went on and I had to pay my cell phone bill. And so we paid, they shut it off. Because I do on the payment plan, and because I'm in a different environment. So I have notes like in my apartment. I have like this bill is due on this particular day, and I did not put it in there. So I'm like, oh man, it's the day they shut it off, and I'm like, that date came quick. I paid at the last date of the payment plan date. The last date of the payment plan date, I paid. Like my light bill, I paid it all the way up to the last payment plan. They always get a payment plan. And then now they say in Texas they do prepaid. I don't know. Do anybody do the prepaid lights? I think about trying that because anybody do the I think that's only like in Texas. I don't know if but I don't know if they're. I'm gonna keep what I have now. I got to check and see if you like it because one of my Facebook friends do the prepaid lights. How much is my light bill? Let me see. I think my light bill. Let me see. So my light bill. Oh, wow. My light bill is going to be $21. Hallelujah. I ain't used none of it. It's prepaid like you prepay it. This was $21. $21.93. Yep, $21. All right. They don't do that down here. They do prepaid here. Like, do you like the prepaid? I don't really need to do prepaid. Light bill in the house is higher than an apartment. Be ready. Yes, and my mother told me about that, and I listened to her because she said everything is more in a house. So you have to accumulate that and budget that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to do now. That's why I'm not even going to go in the marketplace unless I have almost about $10,000 in my account. And so once we get to that 10,000 or close to that 10 racks, then I would do it. 10 racks in one account. Then my other account, I want to have at least 5,000. And the reason why I'm doing that, I just want to have money in multiple accounts before I get. That's how I haven't gotten the market yet. Yeah. I want to make sure that that's why I'm working to save. That's why I'm now saving and getting that credit. So yeah, saving. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So, yes. Maybe we do it. All right, no romance without finance. Absolutely. All right. This was a good show. This was a good show. Little black boy, you beautiful. Thank y'all very much for calling in. I love the hills and the mountains. Yes, I love being an adult. You know what I'm saying? And have I made mistakes? Yes, I made a lot of mistakes, and I'm cleaning it up. When I look at my credit, I'll say, okay, this is good. So when I have children, I will know what to do. Like I'm learning about trust. My mother is doing real estate. She take her exam next week. I'm sorry, in July she take her exam. And I love having somebody that's in the real estate because there's so many stuff that she helped me with, and about that, that's a blessing. Having somebody that's doing like real estate. That's not me, but I love that I'm getting as much knowledge because my mother, she played real estate stuff all day, YouTube videos, books. Like she's really taking it serious with that. And I do want to thank Don for that. So y'all make sure y'all put Mama Wiley in your prayers for her test. And we will see it. Okay. For her prayers and everything. Just pray for her. She will be taking her test soon. All right. RSVP for Vegas. Please, we want to make this announcement for the trip. I know the hotel prices. Y'all say, oh, it's like because we're not doing a weekday. If we would have done like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, weekday, but I love going to Vegas on a weekend. So it's a little pricey because I'm staying for some parts on a weekday, and it was cheaper than the weekend. And then some of them hotel on the strip, babe. So yeah, so let me do this real quick. Okay, let me post the let me do this really quickly. Okay. Oh, all right. October 6th through the 9th. That's Vegas. Make sure y'all October 6th to the 9th, you can RSVP at Wiley Show Productions at gmail.com. Make sure y'all do that. Wiley Show Productions at gmail.com. Do that for us. Okay. I need a refresher. Yes, Vegas. I would love to say we'll be in Vegas October 6th to the 9th. And I would love to see y'all there. And we're going to have fun. We're going to have new faces, returning faces. It's going to be good. We are doing a lot. And so we will send y'all the artillery soon. And we also would do a party bus. So everybody that's coming to Vegas, I'm going through the email and I'm going to call the party bus company. And so we need everybody to share the amount. And we need a minimum of 10 people for the party bus so we can share, you know what I'm saying? Share the loads, okay? I really want y'all there if y'all can come through, all right? They said join the executive membership here. You can always donate to Brother Wiley, Cash App, $ Marquise Wiley 28. Yes. Okay, let us know the prices. Yes, I would definitely know y'all know the price for the party bus. So please, if you come in, yes. No, anybody could come. Consecrate anybody. It's Vegas, baby. I want to meet you. Anybody. Mm-hmm. I would love to see y'all there. We do have a consecrator is coming. So yeah. So that's Vegas. So we will definitely see y'all there. It's gonna be great. All right. Ooh, them greens smell good. All right. Make sure y'all follow us on TikTok. This was good. We did a 2-hour show. Now tomorrow going to be different. We're gonna do an earlier show tomorrow. Then we're gonna do an earlier show Saturday, and then on Sunday we're going to do Sunday. We're gonna do members only, and that's gonna be at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, 4 p.m. Eastern. We will watch. Oh, was that a bug? What the world? Don't worry, I got my bug spray. We will be watching the documentary, and then we're gonna do conversation. So make sure y'all come through for that. That's gonna be a members only. I'm gonna try to get out of there in 3 hours, but you know how to do. We haven't done one lately, so we're doing one on Sunday. So make sure y'all get your membership. All right, get your T-shirt, get your merchandise. Thank y'all so very much. If you want to contribute to the show, $ Marquise Wiley 28. We will see you on the next video. I'm about to go eat some collard greens, some baked chicken, and some cornbread. We got the collard greens, baked chicken. Oh, wait a minute. Collard greens, barbecue chicken. She's going to put some on the grill. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. She's going to put some on the grill. Let me see if she got it on the grill. I mean, she put it on the grill. Ma, what are you doing back there? Football. Yes, sir. Where am I at? All right. Okay. Okay, yeah, she gonna put it on the grill. Okay. It's really nice. What is y'all saying? Coming over for dinner. We'll be there in 4 hours. Yeah, I love to eat. And so I will go. What grocery we need? I love to eat. And I've been losing weight because there's not a lot of restaurant food. You know what I'm saying? They said, what are you doing back where? Okay. Well, she eavesdropping. No. That's my niece. Oh, that's my niece. Oh, this is my niece. She was trying to get a bowl for some cereal. I know he's talking about cornbread, collard greens, my son. Yeah, yes, I love cornbread. I love it when my mama make it on the skillet. I love it. I love it when she make it on the skillet. I love it when burnt end and crusty ends like pancakes. I love it. I really do. I really do. Huh? All right. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all see my niece. Y'all see my niece. Y'all see her. Um, they know I do my show every day. Okay. They said I know he's talking about cornbread. Yes. You hungry? Yeah. I love the pancake patty cornbread. I love it. Oh my God. Cause she makes it like grandma make it. Oh, I love it. I really, really love it. And she had to put it on the grill because we got 2 grills out here. I just love the space. My mom always wanted a house, so she got her space and stuff. Well, you about to eat your cereal there? Oh, okay. If you could put it on, what you gonna put the clothes? I'll put it in that chair. Oh yeah, put it in that chair. Yeah, because that yeah. They said I'm about to text my mom to make me some cornbread. Okay. Did he come to see grandma? He came. Uncle Melvin come. Okay. I'm about to say yes. I love cornbread. I do. So I'm gonna see y'all later. Love y'all. Thank y'all so very much. I'm about to enjoy this beautiful weather. It's really good instead of it being like so hot. Look, instead of it being so hot. Did you hear about the female YouTubers left? Oh my God. No, I heard about the TikTok, but oh my God. No, I'm praying for her. Send me her information. I need to see about. No, I did not hear about. I heard about a TikTok that had passed or a black. I think she was a black woman. Yes, it's. I'm about to text my mom to make me some cornbread. Okay, I read that. Only way to make it, baby. Yeah, only way to make it. Uh, the cornbread and the cash are gonna be open. It does. It does. All right. I haven't heard about that. I haven't heard about it either, so I'm gonna definitely have to check it out. All right, little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you're enough. With TashaK, always remember to put God first. I will see y'all in the next episode. All right. If something else pop off because it's still early, we will rush to hurry up to go on live. All right. I will see y'all for we will do an after show on Stationhead. So make sure y'all download Stationhead app. And we will see y'all on Stationhead. Peace.